Hey guys, what's going on? Chances are, if you're watching this, you have one of these, which is behind me, in your room, and you also sleep. And chances are, when you wake up every single morning, you might not feel the most motivated to start the day. How many guys maybe have felt a little bit lackadaisical or not really motivated to take those first steps or just wanted to sleep in a little bit more? I know I personally have. And if you're like me and most of the humans on the planet, we all struggle with this sometimes. So today I'm going to share with you my top 3 tips in order to get your morning started in the right way to set up the rest of your day and the rest of your life in the way that you desire. My name's Brandon Tobias. I host an astrology channel called Science of the Soul and Stars, and I'm here as a Journey 8 coach to help you live your highest purpose life, highest, most purposeful life. My top 3 tips, let's get into it. So number 1 is, I would say, it all starts with an intention, okay? So if we just leave everything to chance and we go, oh, we're just going to wake up and everything will be fine, and hopefully in that moment I'll be excited and I'll be ready to make a move. Chances are you're probably not, because if you're like me and everyone else, we've spent 10, 20, 30 years practicing the habit of sleeping in, pressing snooze on the alarm clock, right? And just getting that extra 5 to 10 minutes in. All right, how many guys have done this or resonate with this? I know I personally do. So if you really want to make a change and start your day off right, the number one thing to do is to set the intention the night before. So if you set the intention the night before and you have it in your mind, or you can write it down, or you just have that intention generally of, hey, tomorrow when I wake up, I am going to start the day off right. I am going to begin my practice of optimizing my day so tomorrow can be the first day of an incredible journey, right? Or the next step or the next chapter of my life. All great things have a starting point, and great starting points have an intention. So if you really want to make this change, you have to start with an intention the night before, and then you're much more likely to follow through with it the next morning. Okay, so that's number 1. So set your intention that this is going to be the day and time that you make those positive changes in your life so you can move forward in a positive way. Number 2, when you first wake up, right, or when you first open your eyes, you're probably, again, as iterated in the intro, you're feeling groggy, you're feeling tired, you're feeling unmotivated, right? The best thing to do in that moment, the first thing you do when you wake up, is summon all of your energy all at once and swing your leg out and take one step. That's it. I mean, I'm talking like radical action and momentum. And you don't have to scare yourself or jolt yourself or anything like that, but it's just make that powerful move, summoning all your energy, all your intention into that move first thing in the morning. And what that does is it gets you into momentum. It gets you taking those first steps, and every step you take towards your next destination gets easier and easier, and you become more and more alive and alert. And then this becomes easier as you get into a habit of it. So that's number 1. And that's within 5 seconds. So try to do that first power move within 5 seconds of waking up. Number 2, I'm sorry, this is number 3 actually, if you count the intention part, but that's kind of a pre-step. So I still have 3 steps on top of the intention. Intention, or step number 2. Yeah, the first place you should go, building off of step number 1, is to get a nice full glass of water. And not just any water, but water that's been remineralized and also purified. And, if possible, alkalized. And so what happens is when we wake up, our bodies, right, are highly acidic in nature. And you don't want the body to be in a highly acidic state for the long term or consistently. Acid or acidity in the body eats and breaks things down, right? And also affects the entire nervous system. So if you're overly acidic because of your diet or other circumstances, chances are you're not getting enough oxygen, you are highly stressed or anxious or just angry in general, and you're also starting to degrade or break down the tissues in your body much more quickly than you would without being acidic or in this catabolic state. So you want to alkalize your body first upon waking up, and this sets up the rest of your day to be much more calm, cool, relaxed, and just peaceful, I would say. Peaceful and present. Much easier when you're alkalized. So physically, it affects the emotional state as well. And then the final step I would say is get some sort of movement in, right? Whether it's breathing, right? I like to do something called transformational or also called circular breath work. And it basically goes like this. So you're breathing twice in, once into the lower belly diaphragm, second into the chest, and then half breath out. Kind of like Wim Hof breathing, if you've heard of that, but this is more intentional, and it's just breathing in a bunch of air. And what you're doing is you're concentrating the body with oxygen, and when you do that, you alkalize the body, you energize the body, and you detox the body, and you actually shed away any like heaviness or like emotion, kind of negative emotional aptitudes that you're holding on to. How many of you guys have experienced waking up and you're just cranky for some reason, or you're anxious, or you're mad for no reason other than you're just waking up? That happens, right? Whether it's because of things that are going on in our body when we're sleeping or dreaming or the day before, I don't know. But a lot of the times I wake up and I'm not in a great mood, so I do this breath work or movement. It gets my body to be in a nice, what I call a clean emotional template for the day. And from that clear, clean emotional template, you can really optimize your day the way you want it and the way you desire it and the way that's in alignment with your intention for the day, because nothing else is weighing you down or distracting you. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. If you don't want to do this breath work, you can also just do movement or exercise in general. You can go for a jog, go for a walk, do some jumping jacks, something that's going to cause you inherently to breathe more than you normally would. Okay. Now I promise you guys, if you do these 3 steps with the intention before it, you guys are going to radically change the entire outcome of your day. And you're going to have more energy. You're going to feel more in alignment with yourself, better purpose. And you're also going to be less cranky and less distracted and less weighed down than you normally do. I promise you it's going to make a tremendous impact, even things as simple as this. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you want more awesome tips like this, go ahead and follow me on YouTube at Science of the Soul and Stars YouTube channel. Again, my name is Brandon Tobias. I'm also on Instagram with my handle is Tobias_speaks. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on all those platforms and so much more coming from Journey 8. Take care for now.